Hey everybody, it's Monica. Thank you so much for signing up as a notary partner with Complete Signings. I'm extremely excited about everything that the future has to offer in the industry itself and just excited to get started. So what we've got on deck is a couple of different things that I wanted to do a video about instead of putting it in an email. The first thing is your independent contractor agreement. And that independent contractor agreement just says that I'm doing business with you as an independent contractor. You're not an employee, and it kind of goes over the terms of that agreement. It's going to be a month-to-month situation. So this is a situation where you're not exclusively tied into Complete Signings. You can go do anything you want as you would normally do when it comes to building your business. But our agreement with Complete Signings governs our relationship with the appointments that we're going to help get scheduled for you, hopefully here pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. The other thing is the General Notary Work Program. We're going to be kicking that off on October the 15th. And basically what the General Notary Work Program is us as a company taking and marketing using Google Ads and Facebook and Instagram in the local communities that we have notary partners. And we're marketing for general notary work. Those things like the power of attorneys, school permission slips. I even hear dentists may need notarizations on a somewhat regular basis. I don't know why, but who knows? There's all kinds of people who need notary work done that we haven't even scratched the surface of. But the point of the General Notary Work Program is to identify those opportunities at the tow yards, at the car dealerships, that we could grasp on a daily basis. That's your daily money. So we want to open that gate first. And then obviously we're going to be moving into the loan signings, and in that space we're going to be specializing in the reverse mortgages and the commercial mortgages and the business mortgages. Those are three areas that not a lot of people are intentional about marketing to. So we're going to go and use our experience and connections and whatever else we can do to make those opportunities come to fruition. So that's what we have on deck. It's basically the beginning. You're a founding notary partner, basically. This is going to be something that I think is going to grow pretty quickly, and I'm very excited that you took a chance on a brand new notary signing service and signed up. Because I know there's a whole bunch of notary signing services out there. The way we plan on making ourselves different is because we are approaching this from a partnership point of view. We look at it as we want to help you grow your business, and when you grow your business, our business will grow. The other piece of the General Notary Work Program, you may be wondering how that looks, how that works. I'll go into a little bit more detail here in a second, but the main way it's going to work is the marketing that we're going to be doing using Google Ads and Facebook and Instagram is going to result in people making phone calls to our answering service. And our answering service is going to schedule or actually ask a couple of questions. And those questions I got actually from Laura Beaver. I think I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. If I'm not, please forgive me. But anyway, Coach Me Laura, I just had a call with her today. She is a wealth of information when it comes to state by state by state by state. So I looked at one of her videos and I made an intake form that our answering service is going to use based on some of the questions that she recommends that you ask before you schedule an appointment. So we're going to be doing all of that heavy lifting for you on the front end as we schedule these. And then for that, what we're going to get is a $10 scheduling fee. So that scheduling fee is going to be paid by the customer after the appointment has been scheduled in order to confirm their appointment. So we get that $10 fee on the front end for that work for you. And then once the appointment is scheduled, you'll receive a notification. I'm still working on which calendaring appointment system we're going to be using. We might just use Google Calendar to begin with, but there's some other options that I'm looking at right now as well. So I'll let you know as that begins to make itself known. So once the customer has scheduled the appointment with us, the appointment will be sent to you either via email or text, and that will provide you with the customer's contact information and give you an opportunity to make contact with the customer to tie up any loose ends before your appointment and confirm the meeting location, which brings me to the next piece of the General Notary Work Program, your static location. Now, if you are in the Middle Tennessee area and you're signed up with Complete Signings, then all of your appointments we will schedule here through the Murfreesboro office, and we're actually looking at office space in Nashville tomorrow. Okay? So you will be able to schedule your appointments either here in the office or in the conference area And so that's that. But if you're not in the Middle Tennessee area and you don't have an office space, then we need for you to define what's called a static location. Now, your static location is something that you're going to define in that independent contractor agreement that I mentioned before. And that's the location or locations that you can just go and kind of post up, okay? Because this general notary work program is not really going to be beneficial to you if you're doing one here in this location and then driving across town and doing another one here and another one there, because it wouldn't be profitable. The only way this general notary program would work for you is if you were able to find a static location, a place where you can sit tight for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time, so that we can load you up with the general notary work jobs. Each job, we set the customer's expectation to take about 15 minutes. So you should be just churning and burning. We want you to be able to sign up or make your availability with us and know that you're going to be making $200, $250 or whatever in that 1 to 2 hour time period. So that's the goal. We just want you to make some money. We want you to walk away with however much money you want to make in whatever time you're making yourself available for appointments. It's going to be a slow process. I'm sure it's not going to all happen at once, but that's the general idea. So your static location, again, you're going to let me know what that is in your independent contractor agreement. And that basically is going to be the place that we can tell the customer that you're going to meet. And maybe you have 1 or 2 places like that. And it would be a good idea, if it is a business, a place of business, for you to check and see what their COVID-19 hours are, because you don't want to set up a static location in a place where they're closed. Because you don't want the signer to have a bad experience. Because that's what the overall goal for us is at Complete Signings, is that the signer have a positive signing experience, regardless of if it's a power of attorney or if it's a reverse mortgage. We want the experience to be good for them. And that's the number one goal. So I believe that's it. I just wanted to do this video because it was just way too much to put in an email. And I think I covered everything that I need to cover. Keep an eye out on your email. We will have an opportunity for us to meet and have questions asked, kind of in a Q&A style, very casual. We'll do that on Zoom. So I'll send you the link to that, and we'll probably do that beginning of next week. And then the remainder of this week, I'm just kind of working out the details of, like I said, the calendaring system, taking the information that you've already provided to me, putting your availability in there. Oh, speaking of which, I will be reaching out to each of you individually with your link to the calendar that I have set up so far. It will include the availability that you've already provided to me, and then you will be able to edit that availability. And that's another thing that's going to be spelled out in the independent contractor agreement. You can change your availability daily, okay? That's completely, this is your gig, folks. We don't want to change anything about what you have going on. We just want to make it more professional and enhance it and a positive value add. So this partnership has got to add value to your business or it doesn't make sense. That's why your static location is going to be so important if you plan on doing the general notary work. As far as the loan signings are concerned, we have a database of every certified reverse mortgage professional in the country. We're working on a similar database for commercial lenders. And like I say, those are going to be the 2 areas that we target and focus our efforts on. And we'll also probably get a lot of the home equity lines and the refinances and the purchases as well. However, we're going to focus our marketing efforts on those other signings because we know that there's some need there, and those signings are a higher value signing, which means we can pass on that higher value to you as our partner. So I think that's it. That was a lot. Thank you so much for signing up. If you have any questions, you guys give me a call. My telephone number is 615-474-2440. Okay, again, that's 615-474-2440. If I can't get to you right away, I will get to you as soon as possible. I live in the country, and even though I have Verizon, my reception on my cell phone is not the best. So if we get on the phone and the call drops, you'll get another call from me from my house number, which I'm not going to give out right here. But yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you guys for choosing Complete Signings to partner with, and I can't wait to see what we do. Have a great day. Peace.